Oh, but still it's inspiring. I'm asking tough questions, I know.
I saw this coming.
Money, I smell money there. I think everybody want to clap here. Everybody around me want to clap. Hey guys, welcome to another awesome episode of the Billionaire Habit Podcast with Dr. Stephen Akintayo. And today I have the most special guest we've ever had in this Dubai Burj Khalifa episodes that we've been shooting. And ladies and gentlemen, I have one of the most famous kids in Dubai or in the whole UAE. Zahra How are you today?
Fine, sir. And you?
I'm good. I'm really seeing you. I'm good. I'm really excited.
That's nice to know.
Yes. How did you evolve to become? You are Zahra Ahmed. Where did the name Zahra come from? Why Zahra?
So, my name is Zahra.
Yes.
And since my channel is to give everyone a taste of my world, which is UAE.
Yeah.
UAE gives you a very nice vibe, and
kind
that's
of
delicious.
Yeah.
So Zahra plus delicious equals Zahra-licious.
Come on, I like that.
Simple math.
Yes, it's just logical to put it that way. How did you evolve to, owning a channel and being this, a lot of people have watched your video. I've been a fan, by the way, before we met.
Thank you so much.
So how did you evolve into owning a channel?
So it all started when I was 3 or 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I used to help my mom in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And used to talk, and then I started to notice my dad was recording me.
Oh.
So I kept doing these things while my dad was recording, and then when recently when I was 8 or 9, I was like, Dad, I want to have a channel.
You asked for the channel?
Yes.
Really? Yes. Were there people you've seen that own the channel that inspire you to say, I should have one as well?
Well, actually, yes. A few kids.
Yeah, like...
well, I can't remember their names.
Okay.
But yes, I did want to own a channel.
Mm-hmm.
So at first I wanted to make a channel on my daily life.
Okay.
But then my dad and mom were like, this is Dubai.
Yeah.
We're talking about Dubai here.
Yeah.
There are many things to talk about other than your life.
Very true.
So I was like, oh, okay, we could try something new.
Uh-huh.
So slowly by time, we started going to places, talking about them.
Wow.
My mom and dad would help me make a script.
Yeah.
And then we started making videos.
I know the two of them are here, but let's pretend they're not here. Who is your favorite?
Don't have a favorite.
Oh, come on!
I'm being very honest.
No, Zahra, no.
I'm being very honest, sir.
No, you are playing politics right here.
No, sir,
Should I ask the two of them to leave this room right now, and you will just whisper to me, who is your favorite, daddy or mommy?
I'm being honest, sir. I'm being very honest. Even if they were not here, I'd say the same thing.
Okay, so let's do it this way. What do you love the most about mommy? And then you later tell me what you love the most about daddy. Let's do that.
Well, what I love about mommy is she's really caring to me and my siblings.
Mm-hmm.
She cooks amazing food.
Ooh. Ooh.
And she encourages me a lot through my academic journey.
Yeah.
And then what I love a lot about my dad, he's very, very funny.
Oh.
He's very loving.
Yes.
Well, he does cook nice tuna sauce too.
Okay. Only tuna sauce.
No, not only tuna sauce.
Okay.
Beans.
From what you said, it's like mommy wins this competition. Mommy wins. We're giving it to mommy. What do you look like the most, mommy or daddy?
I think I look like mommy because of this too.
You see? Mommy wins. Mommy wins this competition, but don't worry. So for me, is what I love is the way you speak, the eloquence at your age is amazing. Was it your school? Was it natural? How did you get to speak this, beautifully well?
I don't know. I just started speaking.
Yeah.
So I didn't really say, oh, what if I don't speak like how the others do? I just spoke in my own way. So then I just developed this way of talking and I got comfortable with it. So that's how it began.
Where is your most favorable place in Dubai?
Palm Jumeirah.
Oh, really?
Straight up Palm Jumeirah.
Why?
Every time I go to Palm Jumeirah, I feel this sense of comfort, calmness.
Wow.
It's an island near the ocean with many beautiful apartments, beautiful hotels, beautiful scenery, beautiful everything. There's a beach. It's a mix of the beach, ocean, and modern architecture coming together.
Wow.
That's why I like it so much. And it's an island.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like away from the city.
Lovely. What do you want to study? Do you want to be, what do you want to become?
Well, I keep changing every year.
What was it last time? What was it this year?
Last time when I was like 8 or 9, I wanted to be a doctor.
Okay. Now
I most probably still want to be I still want to make videos when I grow up as well.
So maybe an influencer?
Yes, but I do a lot of things. I also do some digital arts.
Oh, nice.
And I would like to sell them soon as NFTs.
Oh, now. Money. I smell money there. What is the biggest lesson you've learned about money?
Money does not buy happiness.
Who taught you that one?
Both of my parents. They've taught me money does not buy happiness because happiness comes from the people around you, not from what you buy. Even if you buy such a big house, you'll still be lonely if there's no one there to share it with. You can't buy love.
Oh.
Love is from your heart.
I love this. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, are you sensing a motivational speaker right there? I think everybody want to clap here. Everybody around me want to clap. I think I need to mentor Zahra on how to become a motivational speaker because she has that natural, instinct in her to mentor, to teach. Even your channel is about teaching people and really very much educational. And I love what you said about money because ultimately money will make you happy, but people, the culture, what you're surrounded by gives you so much joy. Where in the world would you like to visit that you've not visited before?
I think it'd be Greece.
Greece? Why Greece?
I've seen some advertisement about Greece. I've also researched about it a little bit. And well, it's so beautiful. Also, from school, I've read a little bit of Greek myths, and they're really interesting. I mean, I know, of course, they're not real, but they're so interesting.
What if they're real? You need to go first.
I've never thought of them.
Yeah, you need to go before you know whether they're real or not. But if you were to go to Greece, let's assume the ticket is ready, everything is ready. When will you like to go to Greece?
I think I'll go in the summer.
Summer. When is that?
That's like June, July, August.
June, July. Why June, July? Long holiday.
Yeah, because, well, I was born in summer.
Okay.
And during summer, one advantage is that you get to swim. Swimming, pools, 7-Up. 7-Up is my favorite soft drink. And,
wow.
And in summer, you just relax, sip, and it's amazing.
Wow.
That lemon spark in your mouth.
Let's do this.
It hits different than when you have it in winter.
Let's do this, okay? Greece vacation. All expense paid. Pick one, daddy or mommy.
Maybe daddy.
Maybe daddy. So, Abby, I'm sponsoring Zahra and her daddy to Greece on vacation. Yes, let's do it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Absolutely. You deserve it, by the way, because you brought... I think if we adults are this excited about you, how much more kids who are watching you, who are inspired, who are, You're really a genius, and you should know that. And you deserve a vacation.
Thank you so much, Steve.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's assume, right, you're the president of all the kids in the world. What will be the things you want to fight for kids? Like the rights for kids that you think we should fight for? I'm asking tough questions. I know. I know.
Kids can be whatever they want to be. Because, well, nowadays, it's either their friends are like, oh yeah, it's better you do this. It's even more fun. It's even more better. You would get this, you would get that.
Yeah.
But it's not about the people that tell you or force you to do what you want to do. You can do whatever you put your mind to. It's not about their opinion. It's about your opinion. What you want to do for your future.
Beautiful. You're right. You're right. You're right. I think there's too much pressure on kids nowadays. I think social media is playing to that. I think, and this is one of the reasons why I love Dubai. Dubai is very safe for kids. Kids are becoming endangered species all over the world, and it's important that we begin to speak that kids' rights are protected, and kids are. It's important that kids have their rights. Kids, have dreams and vision, and can become wherever they want to be.
Every kid must have right to education, proper food, proper water, because all of these are aspects of a proper living.
Absolutely. You're very right. You're very right. In the whole of Dubai, who is that one person you've not met but you like to meet?
I think it would be Sheikh Maktoum.
Really?
Yeah.
So let's assume I'm Sheikh Maktoum.
Assalamu alaikum ya Sheikh.
Alaikum salam.
كيف حالك?
Alhamdulillah. So what I assume I'm Sheikh Al Maktoum. By the way, he's one of my leadership heroes. I admire him a lot. Assume I'm him. What are the things you would like to know?
How did Dubai come to be everything it came to be today? From 50 years ago, it was just a small nation, desert, a few settlements, but now it's like an ultra modern city. But how did you come from a desert to a city full of skyscrapers, full of people? How did you bring everything together? How much hard work have you put into this?
Sheikh is talking. Well, we're people that believe impossibility doesn't exist. And anything we want to do it big. That's the answer. What other question would you like to ask Sheikh Al Maktoum?
What's your next plan? Since, for example, this is downtown Dubai, it's also establishment or initiative by him. So what other initiative do you have in the future?
To take Zahra to Mars. Yeah, to take Zahra to Mars. But honestly, dreams come true, and you might be shocked that one day the Sheikh will send for you and invite you for dinner or breakfast. Right? When it happens, call me. I won't mind being your driver for the day. Right? I won't mind. Let's leave daddy aside. I will be your videographer.
No, keep it for me.
Right? We will love. And I believe it will happen. So let everybody write it down the day it happens that I said it first. Right? The way you're going, you really will get Sheikh's attention one day. My next question would be, what's your favorite book?
Wow, this is going to be a tough one.
Really? So you have many books that you love.
Non-fiction or fiction?
Fiction.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, this is a hard one again. The Ichabod by J.K. Rowling.
Really? I've not seen it before.
Yeah, but J.K. Rowling is actually a really famous author. And the book Ichabod that I read, it was so... I mean, the way she wrote it, the way she composed it, the way she brought all the words together to create the sentences, the paragraphs, it really made me feel like I was inside the story. I was an actual spectator of the scenes happening there. Like, I could see them. And
What's the story about?
the story is about a king. And, well, all he thought about was money. Money, money, money. He even used to lie, and to make his people feel like, oh, this is truly the king. Wow. He made the people fear a monster called the Ichabod.
Wow.
The monster called the Ichabod. Oh, this is a real monster. You must stay away from it. Do this, do that. Pay tax so it won't come to you. Pay, because taxes are used to develop the economy. He said, pay tax so we can use this to develop our defense systems. But in reality, he was just using these tax for himself and his friends to have big feasts, eat a bunch of ham. No 7-Up, I don't know why.
If you had added 7-Up, would you have loved the king?
No.
I think at this point, I need to write 7-Up Bottling Company. They have to make you a brand ambassador right away.
So eventually there were a few kids.
Yeah.
Well, I love this. Kids are like the ones that actually are brave and dare to bring out the real picture, bring out the truth. So it was a little girl called Daisy, and she suspected something weird because her mother passed away and she was a worker of the king.
Yeah.
And the king was cruel. Yeah. So she was like, hey, hang on, wait a minute. Why? And he said the king was like, oh, I'm sorry. When she was going out to work, finding some materials to sew the cloth, the Ichabod caught her. She was like, hold up, wait up. Wow. She's a worker of the king. And as you know, a worker of the king would be respected, have all the soldiers around her to accompany her while she's trying to get the materials. So are you saying the tax you collected for the defense system couldn't even protect her mother?
Wow.
You've been collecting tax from all of us, like bringing down our finance. And now you're saying you couldn't even help her mother? If you really think about it, you would expect even more from that. More would be expected. But you just let her pass away like that. Wow. So Daisy went into the king, like disguised herself to just look around. And I don't want to be a spoiler, so I won't say the rest.
Okay. Do you plan to write your own book one day? And what will it be about if you do?
Well, actually, I am writing one.
Oh,
it's
nice.
I got selected for a writing competition.
Okay.
And, my story is based on one of the Sustainable Development Goals.
Nice. That's
the
good.
SDGs.
Yes.
So it's about a girl named Sinai. Well, I'm still writing. A girl named Sinai.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't have a lot of money, financial difficulties. She's living in a war zone as well, but she still wants to go to school. And she aspires to become, like, a really well-known person in the future. So at the first day of school, she only has her grandma. Her parents passed away. And her grandma gets her one really nice surprise, which is a book, a really nice book, and a pen. So she's really happy, skips out, goes to school, but it's the first day of school, but still strict teacher. And, well, because of the teacher, Sinai is held back. She's really strict. She's like, all of you must pass this lesson or else you will be in detention. Wow. And Sinai she still has the sense of courage that, oh, I'll still work hard. I'll still work hard. And one of her friends apparently is the daughter of a minister. And since, there's a lot going around in her war zone, she wants to talk to the minister. Why is all of this happening? So in that book that her grandma bought her, she writes all of the solutions she has. Wow. Because many people think less privileged people don't have any like education ideas, but she does. She has a lot of ideas. She writes them in a book. One day, her house gets invaded by the soldiers. They're like, give me all your belongings now. Orders from the minister, this, that. So she leaves her book behind while she's trying to get it. The soldiers just take it away. They bring everything to the minister. Then the minister reads the book and cannot believe the solutions that she has written in that book at all. He's like, why have I not been thinking of this? What have I been doing all along? And then, I'm still writing the rest.
I love that. I would love to read the book when it's out.
Well, it's not gonna be a long story. It's just gonna be this.
No, but it's good. It has good morals. It has, a lot to it. And I love that it's about sustainable development. We are on a company where we're trying to build 25,000 green and smart homes, where renewable energy back in Africa to help a lot of people back home to have good shelter, right? So I believe strongly in the sustainable development goals, and I think they are key and very important. What's your favorite food?
I saw this coming. Well, my favorite foods.
Oh, many.
Jollof rice, beef, vegetable soup. My mom's
I love
special, delicious fried rice.
Oh,
It's amazing. Prawns, I can't forget that prawns.
yeah,
My special noodles.
yeah.
I cook them by myself.
Okay.
And last but not the least, the one I've been talking about so far, 7-Up.
Okay, beautiful. I wish we have 7-Up here. I wish we have 7-Up in this house. I think the title of your next book should be 7-Up. About a lady who has her favorite drink, and then there were this enemy. They were about to invade the world and take out all the drinks. All the 7-Ups were about to be taken out of the world, and she was the hero that saved the day.
She makes her own.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up by giving you my book, one of my books. And the book, one of the advantage of the book, particularly for people like you who believe in changing the world. I grew up always I came from a very poor background. My mother was a civil servant. My father's business had crumbled before I was born in the northern part of Nigeria. And I had wanted to help people. I wanted to become wealthy so I could help people. And as I grew up, I realized I couldn't do that if I was poor, right? There's just no way I could help as many people. Today I've sent over 5,000 kids to school.
Wow.
Right. And I couldn't have done that. Right.
Thank you, because that's a step to accomplishing SDG number 4, I believe.
Yeah.
Quality education.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm giving you this book. It's titled The Billionaire Habits. My prayer is that you become a billionaire in future and help as many people as you can. Right?
Amen.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
That's good. Can I get a pen? Let me sign it. You guys are going to learn from this amazing, amazing, amazing girl. There's a lot you're going to learn. So thank you for coming. We've just finished another beautiful episode of the Billionaire Habit podcast here in Dubai, Burj Khalifa. And thank you, my beautiful guest. This is your gift.
Thank you so much, sir. May God bless you.
Amen. Amen.
I've read quite a lot of books, especially in year 2. We had this book passport where almost every week or almost every day they would give us some books, or we get books from the library, read it, or on our online platform, we would read some books. So I was encouraged because if you do well, they'll give you like a badge and a certificate, and they'll show it to the principal as well. So I was like, oh, this really encouraged me. And I got the highest in the class.
Nice.
I read like over 200 books.
200 books.
Well, I mean, it's not like the novel books, but it's these, the books.
But still, it's inspiring. Wow.
It was interesting to read as well, especially since books have many different. There are many books for many genres. There's fiction, non-fiction. You can read about any topic. The most obvious difference is they're mostly on the screen. You watch them, and they're 1 hour. 1 hour, and you might like forget the scenes, but the book you can keep reading it again without having to, maybe go to the cinema again and repurchase your ticket to watch the movie. But books, they're different in the sense that you can take them in your own hands. There's something tangible, and you can still read them again and again and again and again, no matter how many times you want to. And still, the book will have a different impact than a movie. I mean, a movie would be fun as well. For example, I've watched the movie Matilda, which is made in like maybe the 2000s, but the book was way different. I felt it more than I felt in the movie.
In the movie.
So, well, the movie is enjoyable. Like, enjoyable. I like it too. The book is enjoyable at the same time, but to me, I feel that the message in the book is more clear. Because when I first watched Matilda, I didn't really get the lesson from it. I just watched the movie. I thought it was just a movie. But when I read the book, I later realized what Matilda was actually thinking. And then I was like, oh, so this is what she wanted to do. That's what the difference with the impact.
We're not going to leave here for continue. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one and only Zahra Ahmed.
Hold on.